Best Cast Media Podcast Network.
And we're live here at Lucky 13 Saloon. In the back of Lucky 13 Saloon, you got just me and Jamal in the back of Lucky 13 Saloon, and Dee Rotten is hanging at home. What's up, D?
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
We're good, man. We're trying something a little different. We're stuck in the back of Lucky 13. We're not stuck, but we're in the back of Lucky 13. You got Jamal chained to the bench.
Yeah, you had that pandemic feel right there. We're stuck in the back of Lucky 13 Saloon.
Yes, with our masks on. So yeah, we're trying it out. Dee's from home today, and we're doing it from the back, and we're gonna get headphones next time because I'm deaf and I can't hear Dee.
Doing it from the back.
No.
Oh gosh. Yeah. How long has it been, man?
It's been a while. The last one we had Adam Dubin was the last time I think we actually got together and did this. So.
Was it August?
Had to have been August. Yeah. Oh my God. Was it August? It might have been July.
Yeah, it might have been July.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Hey, you got. Well, Jeff, you've been through a string of fucking crazy fucking adventures. You know, I mean, you went from fucking weddings to fucking meeting superstars.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. Whatever, man. It's always like nonstop, but something's always happening. I'm like, I gotta chill. Yeah, I went to California for Jesse and Purple's wedding, and yeah, I met Aquaman. That was kind of cool. And
how the fuck did you meet Aquaman, bro?
So, he's in my motorcycle club, and he's gotten pretty good friends with the president of the club, that's why he ended up coming in. He got, he liked the what the club was about and all this kind of stuff. So he hit up my president, and they've been friends, and his band played New York City a couple weeks ago. And,
he's got a band?
Yeah, he's in a band. He's a bass player.
Oh shit!
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's a bass player, and he's decent. I mean, it's he does like cover songs and stuff like that. Like they did like the Chili Peppers and Rage Against the Machine and stuff like that. They were good. It was good. They did one original. He's a metal guy too, so I want to try and get him to Lucky 13 at some point. We'll see if we can make that happen one of these days.
Oh yeah, you got to chain him to the back of Lucky 13. You're not leaving, Jason. You're not going nowhere.
Yeah, listen, we'd have to hide. Like, it's crazy how huge this guy is. Not just not the size of him, but just how everybody Listen, he stands out too. He's what 6'6", 6'7", and nobody looks like. I mean, he's this big. Hawaiian guy walking down the street, so he stands out, and all the girls are fawning all over him. And I had to get out, pull Diane off the side of him, pretty much. So,
oh man,
what are you gonna do? He was super nice, though. He was very cool. Yeah, it was really nice to meet him. It was nice, but yeah, he's a fucking superstar. It was cool.
That's crazy, bro. I saw that picture, man. I was so fucking jealous. I was like, oh man. He's hanging out with Aquaman. At first, I saw Diane. I was like, what the fuck's Diane doing with Aquaman? And then the next picture, I saw you in it.
Diane cut me out of her first picture, that son of a bitch. It was actually really funny. So when we met him, when we went over to him, only a couple of us were able to kind of go back there and hang out with him. But I was talking to him for a second, and he gave me a little hug goodbye. And then he goes to hug Diane, and Diane just starts jumping up and down, going, my turn, me.
What?
I'm just like, whatever, man. What are you gonna do? He's a handsome guy. I can't be mad at it.
Oh yeah, dude. All the ladies love that, bro. You can't get mad at him, bro. He's what do they call that? He's blessed. He's blessed, bro.
Oh, he is blessed. He's blessed. His girl, I got to say, I meet his girlfriend too. His girlfriend's pretty cute.
He buckled down.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, he was married to Lisa Bonet,
mm-hmm.
And then now he's dating this chick who's an actress.
I thought he would just be living the single life from now. You just got married. You were married. You had 2 kids. Relax now, man. You're divorced. Chill out.
No, he's right. But I'm sure he just got to walk out the door and he gets laid. You know what I mean? How many girls do you hear say, you're my what does they call that when you like get out of free
Oh, that get out of free that bullshit these fucking girls are trying to pull. They get out of your bang. You get to have one bang or something like that.
Yeah. What do they call that?
Fuck out of here! You get one bang.
Yeah. I'm like, listen, if he would if she'd let J-Lo bang me, like I'd be okay with it. You know what I mean?
Dude, I don't know, man. She's all into that Puff Daddy stuff, man. I don't know, bro. She's a little.
Oh yeah, I'll let her puff on this.
Hall pass. There you go. It's hall pass.
Yeah, hall pass. Yes, thank you, Don. Thank you. Yes, yeah. Shit, that was her hall pass. Is Jason Momoa, but yeah.
Bullshit. You fucking know the guy.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? No. What are you gonna do?
I don't know hall passes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of it. Who made this up? Did women make this up? Because I know guys didn't make that shit up.
What do you mean? Guys totally made that shit up.
I mean, we invented it, but we don't give it a name. We just don't say nothing. You know?
Yeah, I think they call that cheating.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not offended at all.
Hey man, it was a good fucking time. So you were out there. So how was Jesse and Purple's wedding?
It was awesome. We had a great time. It was beautiful. I've never been to Northern California before.
You look like you were having a good time. I was just watching the experience through you guys' Instagram stories. Every day you were someplace else.
Yeah, I've never, we went to San Francisco. Dude, San Francisco has self-driving cars.
Well, they're getting robbed if you're fucking in them. So you might.
Dude, it's wild to see these cars. Like literally one drove by me, and at first I thought it was one of those Google cars. The Google cars with the little.
Wait, you mean like some Total Recall shit, bro?
Total Recall shit, dude.
Like like a robot's driving it?
Nobody's driving it. They're empty. You got an empty driver's seat, and they're just cruising right along.
They're like fucking Ubers and shit.
Yeah, they're Ubers.
That's
you can order an Uber, and at first I saw one of the cars. I was like, oh, it's one of those little Google cars because I had cameras all over it. And then I didn't really pay attention to look to see if there was a driver because you assume that cars have drivers. And then all of a sudden, I see like they keep passing me. Like I'm standing there like waiting for Diane to come out of somewhere. And and they had no drivers. No freaking drivers.
How lazy is the human race, bro?
How lazy? Dude, we're in the future. How crazy is that? It's like some Total Recall shit. You know what I mean?
I still wouldn't trust it, bro. How do you know it's not going to get into an accident?
Dude, I watched one beep at somebody.
Yeah, so I was in like one of those crazy Teslas the other day, and I took the one with the giant screen in it.
Yeah.
The shit that screen can see is insane.
It's crazy.
It saw a pothole, a cone in the street, somebody on a bicycle, the chain that was on the bicycle that was locked to the thing. It's pretty good, but then they don't see motorcycles. So
yeah, well, I mean, listen, the one beeped at Diane. It really beeped at her, like because she kind of like stepped out. And it was beep, beep. It's kind of wild.
Holy shit. This Skynet is real, bro. Skynet is real.
I can't wait till we. I mean, listen, we're alive till we're going to see flying cars in the next 5 years.
I've been waiting for flying skateboards since 86 on Back to the Future Part 2.
What would you rather first, flying cars or a self-driving car with a vagina built into it?
Flying cars.
No.
With the vagina built into
it. Flying cars with a vagina.
Yeah, that car is going to get stinky after a while. Yeah, but that was pretty wild. San Francisco's, it's beautiful. Like the architecture.
I heard it's kind of dangerous up there, though, man.
I mean, it's like New York, like everybody was saying how bad it is and stuff. It's, I don't know.
Wait, but they're not walking up to cars in New York and throwing bricks in it and pulling out the luggage.
No, I mean, listen, if I was homeless, I would totally be in California. I would be in San Francisco. It's beautiful. I don't know about San Francisco. I think I'd move down to San Diego.
Yeah, 100%.
But San Francisco is beautiful. I mean, the architecture is beautiful. But I mean, it's warmer out there, so I imagine I know the homeless people are a little more aggressive out there.
No.
And what was crazy is everywhere I went. Like we went to Eureka, California, like Northern California, like where the gold rush happened and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There was homeless people. There was like crackheads behind the fucking 7-Eleven. It was wild.
We're just like smacking up and smoking crack pipes and shit.
I guess so. I saw a guy walking down the street with a graduation outfit on. But he graduated from crack college. There's no way he did not graduate from high school. Like he looked like a freaking mess. And he was just walking down the road in a graduation outfit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, the junkies and the homeless are annoying out here, but for the most part, they keep it moving. They're like camping out there, building tents, building like encampments and stuff.
Yeah, you see like the videos, bro. People got like Xboxes and PlayStations and like cardboard boxes with big flat screen TVs connected to the poles.
Yeah.
Well, down here they have kind of like a train that they built. Have you seen it down there?
No.
With the ATV is in the front, and it's like a bunch of shopping carts chained to the back of it. Insane.
He had it out today. He had a little snowplow attached to the front of it.
Yeah, he's ready.
He's ready.
Holy shit, man!
He's ready to go make some money. Snowplow.
Bro, are we living the wrong life? Is that the real life, and we're living the fake life?
Hell no, I don't want to live like that.
Like working, paying taxes, and all that.
I'll just work hard and complain about it. I don't want to be fighting for any of that crap, you know. But I wouldn't be opposed to maybe living in the woods and living off the land. You know what I mean? But
what was that guy, Mick Dodge? If you ever watched, there was like a TV show where the guy was named Mick Dodge, and he lived in up in Seattle in that big rainforest up there in Seattle, and he lived off the land.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live up in Seattle either. Too rainy. Bigfoot country's up there. It's a little weird up there. Like, Northern California was wild. Diane, so I only had one bad day.
What?
Like, we kind of got lost. We got split off from the group for a little while, and like we couldn't find each other, and it was aggravating. We finally found each other, and then like and it was kind of worth it. We went to this beach, but then Diane booked us a Airbnb in the middle of freaking nowhere. It was like an hour away from anybody. It was in the middle of like Bigfoot country, and we went there, man, and it was like we thought we had an Airbnb to ourselves, but it was like multiple people staying at the Airbnb. No. And I didn't like that, so I felt like
you had people in the same Airbnb as you?
Yeah, it was like a big log cabin kind of thing, and it was like a
different rooms.
Yeah, it was different rooms, and they had name tags on everybody's room, but the rooms didn't have locks either. I felt really weird about it, and we ended up going to get in a hotel.
It's like these people are going to kill me and fucking eat me while I'm
I don't need that on a vacation. You know what I mean?
Holy shit! You almost had your own horror movie, man.
Yeah, and I don't want to be part of a horror movie while I was out there. You know, so. We went and got a hotel somewhere, and I didn't have one bad meal in California though. Even like we went to some little diner that day, and I didn't eat like all day, and I was aggravated. And we went to a diner, and I got a burger that was banging. It was good.
I mean, I could imagine. Yeah, when I was over there, there's not one bad place to eat over there, man. Or maybe just because we're sick of the food over here.
No, listen, we're spoiled over here. Listen, go to Nebraska and try and get a good meal. You know what I mean? Go to the middle of West Virginia and try and get a good meal. You know what I mean? Like, even going down to Florida to like Tampa and stuff like that. We're spoiled in the New York area because there's so much good food here.
Dude, we talked about, I sent you the thing on Instagram, that club that's getting closed down in Tampa.
That's the Crowbar. I know that guy. He's a Tom. He's a good guy, and Crowbar's been in Tampa for a long time. Listen, things are crazy. The everything costs double what it used to, and like he said, he's not making a killing. He's not doing all that great anymore. The rents in Ybor City are freaking insane. So, I'm supposed to go down on Thursday to keep looking at spaces, but my question to you is after seeing that guy and what's happening to him, do you really want to go to Tampa, not another city though? Listen, any city, it's the same thing. It's the same thing in any other city, and I'm hoping that we can. We've talked about maybe possibly Dallas or something like that because it's a little bit cheaper. But listen, and that's why I'm giving Tampa one more shot. If I can't make a deal down there, honestly, this time, then I'm going to take a break for a while, and we're going to look at possibly other parts of the country. We've kind of talked about Louisiana, or I would honestly go to Texas and Florida, the two that I would go to. But I've heard Vegas wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Oh, Texas has no state tax, just like Florida.
Exactly. That's why I want to go to each one of them. Would be nice.
You can have guns in Texas.
Hey, dude, you can have rifles right over the bar. Like, ready on hold, man,
Yeah, I'm not a big gun guy. I mean, I'll get a pistol when I'm down there just to protect myself, but I'm not a big gun guy.
I was never really into them myself, but it's like that day and age. Like everybody should probably have one.
You should
use one.
Yeah, and that's why I would like to get a pistol. Most of my friends who are gun guys have little dicks.
Yeah, and they have like the biggest fucking guns.
Yes.
But it's more or less it's starting to feel like it's mandatory with all like not to get all this bullshit, but like all the fucking all like all the illegals coming in the country, or like just all like the homeless going fucking crazy. People get mad, the government's giving this person money and they're not giving that person money. It's kind of mandatory to have one
Honestly,
now, bro.
even with those two things that you just mentioned, those won't even be the reasons for you to need to have a gun. It'll be your fucking neighbor.
Oof.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely want one for. When I get to Florida, what's funny is I almost got one here, but it's like the laws are so fucking strict here and weird that.
Aren't you supposed to have one if you're a bar owner? Aren't you supposed to have something like that or no?
No, well,
You can.
You can. It's easier for me to get one, and I almost got one for here, but I don't know. People aren't used to guns as much up here as they are down south, and I wouldn't feel comfortable keeping a gun even locked up here because I don't know. It was just weird. A weird responsibility to have in the city. I'll feel better about getting one down in Florida.
You probably get one easier down in Florida too. And my cat's behind me, fucking telling me, "What are you doing?"
Oh yeah.
Well, you're not on the screen, so we have no idea what you're doing. I'm just looking at my own forehead right now. Just got my hair done yesterday. My forehead looks gigantic.
Yeah, it stretches your head out.
Yeah.
What about you, D? What's been happening with you?
When's the last time you had McDonald's?
What happened?
The last time you had McDonald's?
Oh, dude. I mean, I'm still stuck at 240, 236. I go up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
I to tell you the truth, man. I like McDonald's to me. I've had it. I had it like about a month ago. It just don't taste. I mean, it don't taste right. And like the patties are like fucking so small. I ordered what do you call it? A double a McDouble or whatever you call that? A bacon McDouble? Quarter pounder. Bro, that shit wasn't even a quarter pound, bro. It looked like a flat ass fucking hamburger.
Well, you know what's funny? Somebody posted the other day a picture of a Big Mac in the 80s and a Big Mac now. The Big Mac is not what the Big Mac used to be.
Nah, let me come on the screen, man. For fucking
hey, there you are.
There you go. Yeah, I'm doing no man, but Burger King, man. Burger King is still more top line than fucking McDonald's. At least like in look. They both suck.
Shake Shack's blowing up, man. I'm a Shake Shack guy.
All that shit is gross.
Shake Shack's delicious. And what's good about Shake Shack too is they have I get the patties on lettuce wrap.
But I mean, you see the prices on all this stuff, though, man. Like just say like what is it? Like you go to Five Guys, just for the burger alone, you're paying $15.
Yeah,
that's not even adding fries.
Five Guys, I don't love Five Guys. It's all right.
French fries are good. They give you like a fucking. They'll throw like a small little brown bag full of French fries, and they got the like some kind of Louisiana kind of fucking recipe or something where it's real like spicy fries.
I did go to In-N-Out Burger while I was out in California.
Ooh.
In-N-Out's pretty good.
That's quality burger right there, bro.
It's good, man. It's good. I don't think it's what everybody, says. Listen, I went to that diner and I had a much better burger. It was the shit.
They're the best fast food burger.
I don't know, man. I'm digging Shake Shack.
I haven't been to one yet, man. They just built one in Jersey City, New Jersey, downtown.
Yeah.
They just built one down there. So, I mean, but there's no parking anywhere to fucking, they want you to pay $15 for fucking parking and shit.
And then you got to pay $15 a burger. So,
exactly.
But listen, they're starting to pop up all over the highways and stuff like that now.
I got to look around, man. Maybe on Route 17 over by my house, they probably have one.
Maybe you could just not eat fast food and just cook your own food.
100%, man. 100%, man.
Might get you off of that 240.
I know it can get me off that 240. It's just going back to not eating carbs again.
Go to the gym, bro.
3 months and it'll be gone.
Go to the gym.
I got no motivation for that, man.
Go to the gym.
It becomes addicting, man. It becomes addicting.
I'm gonna start sending you gym memes again.
Well,
I mean, though, man, it's a lot of mental. It's a lot because like once you fall off that wagon, it's hard to get back on. It's like it's like quitting smoking. You got to get that first weekend.
Push the wagon.
Any to get off the food? To any music you listen to lately? You digging or what?
Not really, man. I'm just mostly just playing video games, man. I just video games and work, man. Like the music stuff. Like me and Jamal was talking. I just didn't realize that Korn was over here at Prudential yesterday.
Yeah, everybody went to
Gojira.
that.
Yeah.
Korn, Gojira.
Yeah, I was actually watching the videos of that. I totally would have went to that.
I mean, I drove past it. I was like, I wonder what the hell's hockey games going on. The Devils play there. I was like, oh, probably a hockey game.
You didn't see all the Janko bands and
I didn't realize that because a lot of those fools go to the hockey games, man.
yeah, I guess.
You know? I mean, I didn't realize it until like I was telling Jamal. I saw Mei Jing put up a fucking post, and I was like, "Wait,
Yeah,
what?"
Major was there.
I was like,
was there.
Yes, I saw Major put up. I went with I did see the last good Jane's Addiction show from what I
Oh,
I told.
what did you see? The one before the Fallout?
Yes, I saw the one. So they did one in New York on Tuesday, Wednesday, and I went to the Wednesday one. And the Tuesday one, I heard they got in an argument on stage that night, and Perry was sloppy on that night also.
What are they fighting about? What's going on here?
Perry's out of his mind. You know what I mean? Apparently, he couldn't hear on stage because Dave was turning his guitar up,
But
Dave,
everybody knows that guitar players don't handle that shit now. You got a tech guy in the back. There's no more speakers where you just go.
well,
Fuck that
apparently,
shit. Everything's leveled.
apparently Perry was saying that Dave had control of his volume on stage,
Dude.
and that's why he flipped out. And
Well,
honestly, listen, they sounded great when I saw him. Perry was whacked out of his head as soon as he came out on stage. He was like holding 2 bottles of wine.
Yeah, isn't
and
he
he's
getting
like,
wasted on stage now?
Yeah, and he's almost 70 years old. I mean, he was older when Jane's Addiction hit. He was in his late 30s, I think, when
Yeah.
Jane's Addiction hit back in the early 90s. You know what I mean? So he's pushing 70 years old.
Hey, he looks like fucking Odo from Star Trek. If anybody watched Star Trek Deep Space Nine, he looked like fucking Odo, like with skin all sucked on his face and shit.
Yeah, I would like to his fucking wife's face though.
But think about this though, Jeff. Think about this, man. All like they already had a pre-booked tour,
Yeah.
millions of dollars.
Yeah.
They're getting sued. They're getting sued for fucking not fulfilling the obligation.
Well, I'm sure. Listen, that's what insurance is for. I'm sure there's insurance on that kind of shit. I would assume. I don't know, but it sucks for not just the band. You're talking the openers. You're talking the guitar techs. All the techs who work the shows, the venues. That sucks, man.
Dude, it's like when I went to Summer Slaughter a couple years back when I saw the Faceless and Michael Keane, like one of the greatest guitarists. He's like a fucking drug addict, and half the solos he would just stop playing and shrug his shoulders.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, dude, like you can't play your own song.
Yeah.
He's just whacked out on heroin all the time.
Jesus.
It sucks that you're in a band and stuff, man. You're guys who count on you taking care of your shit. You know what I mean? Which it's a shame.
But I mean, when you watch the footage of the what happened with Jane's Addiction, you see this he looks like he's messing with like a vocal modulator or something like that. Perry, whatever the fuck, Perry Farrell, whatever his name is,
Yeah.
dumbass. And you see Dave
Don't be
Navarro.
ragging on Perry. He's having some issues, but don't rag on him.
He's having some issues. Fuck. And then you see Dave walk over to him, right? And he just walked over and he like nudged him to like come over here. And then Perry Farrell's face just looked like he just like, what the fuck do you tell me? Come
Yeah.
Like he just looked like he totally turned into a fucking demon. And then this dude's rocking the solo. And then this guy comes over and starts fucking what is that, like 6th grade shoulder tackling people when you're in like 6th grade?
Yeah, good old Perry. It was like an old man stroke, like nudge.
Dude, I think
Yeah,
Dave would have fucked him up, bro. Dave would have laced him. You just saw he didn't touch him.
Yeah, Dave would have killed him.
His wife is trying to say that the bass player backstage put him in a headlock and started punching him in the stomach.
Started punching Perry.
Yeah.
Well, I would have too.
I mean, dude, he probably bought a couple houses already.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I would have been mad. I would have been like, "You motherfucker!" You know what I mean? Listen, it was the original lineup.
Wasn't he the one always getting shafted? They never had the original bass player with him. They always had like Flea or somebody.
Yeah, they always had different bass players, and Eric Avery kind of went out. Eric Avery was great, man. He put out his own solo shit years ago. It was very kind of underground stuff. He did an album called Deconstruction that was really good, but it's not like really mainstream kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Stephen Perkins. Yeah, listen, I used to love Jane's Addiction. Jane's Addiction was one of my favorite.
Bro, they
bands.
had one song, dude.
one song.
Or maybe
Jane
they
says.
have one song. Yeah, what was that? I've been caught stealing once. When I stop, dude, stop.
Listen, I'm gonna. So Jane's Addiction. When Jane's Addiction came out, I was. It was when I first heard them. I think it was like 1989, and when I first heard them,
Yeah.
and I used to go over. My friend was dating this girl, and we would go over her house to hang out, and I would go hang out with her brother, who was like a metal an 80s like a hair metal guy, you know what I mean? But I would go in his room and would smoke weed, and he'd play me bands that I didn't like, you know. And but this one time we went and we smoked weed, and he put on Jane's Addiction, and I was like, yo, I was like, what is this? You know, and listen, all I was listening to at the time was like thrash metal and stuff like that, and some, you know, started getting into death metal.
Oh, you
But
could have
then-
just put on the Ramones and had a better time.
So the Ramones was a different story. Like I feel like Jane's Addiction brought you to a different place. It wasn't hair metal, but it was like it still had a heaviness to it and a darkness to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you go back to listen to those first two Jane's Addiction, that listen to Nothing Shocking and have an open mind about it, it's a great record.
I hate his voice. I can't. I hate his voice. Dude, I respect them. They are up there in the echelons. But his voice, bro, it's like cuts you like a knife, bro. It's like,
I get it.
That's kind of how I feel about Judas Priest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big Judas Priest guy. Oh, what do you think about the drama? You know, I was actually really excited. I was supposed to have tickets to go see Wasp and Metal Church.
what's going on with them?
Oh, geez, you don't know this whole drama? So, you know, the singer for Kerry King's new band is the singer from Metal Church.
Oh,
I'm
really?
sorry, Death Angel.
Yes,
Angel.
yes.
Death Angel. So it's supposed to be Death Angel and Wasp. And you know, but now Death Angel had to drop off.
Why?
Because now he's got they're not really saying, but I imagine it's because of the Kerry King thing. So
But Slayer's about to start playing. Isn't Slayer about to play a fucking big thing with Testament and Megadeth?
Yeah, they're doing like one or two shows.
Okay.
But so it sucks that, you know, this dude who has been in this band for almost 40 years is now kind of screwing over his band for the Kerry King thing.
Why don't they just grab the guy from, what is that, Bad Wolves? Everybody else is grabbing him. El Nino just grabbed him. Just grab that dude. He's doing you know, stand-in fucking vocals, going on tour with people.
What did I just see? I just saw a thing from Tommy. He did.
He's in El Nino right now. He was just in Europe with them because their singer couldn't. He had some family thing to do.
Oh yeah, so he's doing El Nino.
Yeah, he's doing El Nino for a little European thing. Why don't they just grab him after the European? Hey, come over here. We need you.
I mean, I get it.
I mean, because I guarantee you that Kerry King thing is probably paying big money.
Yeah, that Kerry King thing is probably paying big money, but that sucks for, you know, the band, for his band, for Death Angel, for the guys who have been with him for years, and now he's like kind of.
I guess he's cut off the Christmas card list
now.
Yeah.
Didn't that guy, the drummer for Slipknot, was it Cassandre something? Wasn't he with?
I don't know.
Oh, Elor or whatever his name is.
Wasn't he with Sepultura?
Yeah, dude, he fucked them bad.
They announced the tour and he just left the next day.
Oh yeah.
He just dropped out.
And then when he jumped in with Slipknot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, if you got Slipknot or Sepultura calling, who are you going with?
But now think about this though, with Slipknot, man. How is Sepultura gonna ever look at them now if they see them on tour of the road? Even like, you cocksuckers, you couldn't give us.
I think it's the last tour.
Yeah, this is Sepultura's final tour with the lineup they have now. But you watch, I guarantee you, we're gonna see in the next 5 years, we're gonna see an Igor Max.
I mean, Max has been doing a lot of interviews now, him and his wife, and they're both just saying the real reunion is him and Igor. And I'm like, man, stop it, dude, stop it. They're gonna throw millions in your face.
Yeah, you need the whole band for it to be a full reunion.
Yeah.
Listen, the reunion, you know, I mean, he's been doing Cavalera Conspiracy enough. You know what I mean? That's you know, two original guys from Sepultura. You need the other two guys. You need Andre and whatever his name was.
Yeah, Andreas Kisser and Paulo.
There we go. We need those two guys.
And I mean, fucking shit, man. You don't got to be friends. Look at Slipknot. Clown just came out and said, bro, ever since Joey and fucking Paul died, we're not really friends. We're not tight no more. We just make music and that's it. We go home.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but because he knew that everybody else joined the band. He started the band with Paul Gray, Joey Jordison. Everybody else joined.
But they're all from the same, basically, like use this terminology. They're all from the same neighborhood, basically.
now they are. I mean, back then they were.
Not so much now.
They were like apparently they were like a super group of Iowa. But
Yeah.
I mean, out of the 3 bands from Iowa, they got together and formed Slipknot.
So I mean,
I don't know who the bassist is.
Sepultura could do that. They can get 2 buses. You guys get on a bus, and we'll get on a bus, and let's go make millions.
Yo, that's what bands do. I mean, I know. I can't speak on a couple bands because I've heard some pretty big bands that do not get along at all, and they have separate buses. They travel like that. I mean, that's why apparently Steven Tyler and what's his name?
Oh, Joe Perry.
Joe Perry fucking hate each other, and they toured with Aerosmith for years. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know, Joe Perry probably hates Steven Tyler even more now that he says, "Oh, you can't do vocals no more. You fucking suck."
Well, and who was the drummer? Joey Kramer, was that the drummer?
I think so. Yeah.
They booted him out a couple years ago because he was kind of going mental.
Well, they said he couldn't cut the mustard like they did with from Black Sabbath.
Oh, Tony Iommi.
What's his name? Bill Ward.
Bill Ward. Yeah,
they're trying to say he couldn't cut the mustard no more, so they kicked him out.
I mean, they should do that with Lars.
It's too late now. It's too late now, bro. Lars is embedded in that, man. It's too late. It's over.
I don't know how. Listen, I haven't seen Metallica live. You know what I mean? So, but
well, they're about to come on tour with Pantera and Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, no. Is it Pantera and Limp Bizkit?
One night Pantera, one night Limp Bizkit.
Are they doing a Big Four show again? Did I see somewhere they're going to do another Big Four show?
If them and Dave are talking, because Dave still fucking talks shit.
I mean, come on. Didn't that go out some kind of monster?
No, he still got mad, bro. Because when they were coming out, this was a couple years ago, when they were coming out with the No Life Till Leather demos or whatever.
Yeah.
James called up Dave and was like, "Hey, we're gonna put this out, box set, boom, 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 our old demo tapes." He's like, "Cool, but there's one condition. What? We want Lars on the writing credit on the songs." And he's like, "But he's not on no fucking writing credits. He didn't write that shit. I did, and you did." And James was like, "Well, Lars has to be on the writing credit because get the money."
Right.
Dave said, "Go fuck yourself."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that's why you haven't seen that box set out. That's the only shit you haven't seen Metallica put out was their original demos with Dave Mustaine.
Huh. Who knew? I didn't know you were up on all the Metallica gossip.
Well, not Scribble. Scribble's got the Megadeth gossip, bro. So I hear all the Megadeth shit.
Nice.
But I didn't hear nothing about no Big Four, man. I mean, it would be cool. I would go to this one this time. I fucked up and didn't go to the last one.
Yeah, I didn't go either.
I didn't see Hanneman, bro.
There was a couple shows I was really bummed I missed. The last Black Sabbath show that was in the area, I remember I should have went to that one because you're never going to see Ozzy again.
You can make it again. Ozzy just landed in England where he's not coming back, and he wants to do one more show in his hometown. And the other 3 guys said they're down.
Yeah.
So they're gonna put him on a fucking. What are they gonna put him on? Like a thing to perch him up like this.
I heard they want to get him. They want to get him on one more. They was trying, but he was supposed to do one show like a year ago, and he pulled out of it.
Bro, he can't sing no more. That's number one. And number two, that quad accident, bro, fucked up his back.
Yeah, that fucked him up. I mean, dude, he's 76. How old's Ozzy?
Ozzy right now, dude. Ozzy's got to be pushing 78 years old, man.
I don't think he's that. He's the same exact age as my mother. They got the same birthday and everything.
Well, if you don't remember your mom's birthday, bro, you're gonna hear some lip.
I know her birthday, but her exact age.
Ozzy's 75.
75.
December 3rd. Yeah, 75.
Yeah, December 3rd. My mother has Ozzy's birthday, and my dad has Elvis's birthday.
No, you mean Ozzy has your mom's birthday?
Yes, you're right.
There you go. I'm saving you here, Jeff. I'm saving you, bro, for Thanksgiving dinner. You might be cut off after this.
Thanks. Yeah, that and my dad and Elvis share the same birthday.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Man.
No talent though. No talent. My dad's got no talent.
He's got talent. He made you.
Yeah, I guess. You're right.
Everybody. I mean, Ozzy. I think. I mean, if you want to go see some guy just stand up with a dude with a pole behind him or something, and And what he doesn't sing no more. It's all just like playback tracks.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, listen. I saw Ozzy back when he was doing Ozfest back in the day, and he can only last a half hour or so on stage before his voice kind of starts going. You know what I mean? So, but
Yeah.
listen, you got an old bastard like what's his name, Mick Jagger. He's 88 or something, still running around on stage.
How
You know
come
what I mean?
how come nobody's found out if the Rolling Stones are running backing tracks?
I mean, who cares? Who cares? Who the fuck cares about the Rolling? Nobody I know cares about. I'm not a. I was too young for the Rolling Stones.
Has anybody ever come into your club and say, "Here, man, these are our vocal backing tracks," and handed you a tape?
No. I haven't seen any of that. Not that I know.
We got to ask Kevin Castle that one, bro.
Yeah.
I want to know if anybody came into Lucky 13 and just said, "Here," or I'm sorry, not tapes. I'm dating myself. Gave you like a fucking, what do they call those little sticks?
USB.
Yeah, gave you a USB.
I mean, listen, some of these bands come in with like a keyboard and like computers hooked up. I mean, there's some.
Yeah, there's been a few backing tracks, but like it's because they don't have a full piece band.
Yeah, I mean, so now that you mention it, if I actually think about it, yeah, guys have hooked up computers before, and I've heard backing tracks.
But are they lip singing though? Are they doing any lip singing?
No, I've never heard of that.
Usually, it's never been like a singer.
No,
and if it was a singer and no band.
it's like bass tracks.
Yeah, bass tracks
or something like that,
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what, man? For the metal gods, give Ozzy one more shot, bro. Let him go out. Black Sabbath wants to go out. Fuck it, let him go out.
Oh, listen, I would say, fuck yeah, man. I would totally pay to go see that show just to see them one more time.
That'll be a DVD right there, bro, to sell. Last show.
I mean, I don't think so, but
I mean, come on, they're gonna make that money, man. Sharon's gonna be like, yeah, last show, Ozzy, Black Sabbath, let's do it.
Yeah, there's actually a really good the end of, I think the last Black Sabbath tour. There's some really good live footage of that one, but no, you don't need to see that now. That's something you should see in person. And you know what, Ozzy, have some backing tracks. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I just want to see him move around on stage. And
He's not moving around, bro. He's being held up by a fucking like a thing, bro. He can't move.
Did you see him in that Liquid Death commercial?
I saw that shit.
Shit was hilarious.
What that way? He's in a commercial now?
Yeah, he's in a Liquid Death commercial.
Oh, I gotta go check that out, bro.
You gotta watch it.
If you want to go out swinging, he shouldn't be like propped up on a pole. He should put a fucking cross up there and just be up there.
Yeah.
Oh. That'd be fucking
I want to
evil.
get paid.
Yeah, you know who looks cute? Now, what's her name? Who's the daughter?
Oh, Kelly?
Kelly. She looks good.
She's Ozempic'd out, bro.
Yeah, she's nice. She's lost a lot of weight. She looks all skinny and shit.
She didn't do it naturally, bro. They're popping that Ozempic fucking needle in her stomach.
Of course she didn't do it naturally. I mean, there's nothing natural about Sharon Osbourne's face.
Yeah, dude, she got wrecked.
Yeah.
She got wrecked. She was cute, man. Oh God, bro.
She was cute. I mean,
now
dude,
her face is like a box now, bro.
How old's Sharon Osbourne?
She's got to be pushing in her fucking 60s. She was always a couple years younger. She's got to be in her 60s, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess she's probably 10 years younger than her, right? Oh,
she's 71.
So it was funny she's 70. When I was starting to type in Sharon Osbourne, Ozempic came up at the end of her.
Bro, they're all doing it, man. It's the new craze. It's the new phase, man. Everybody's just stay. If you could stab a knife not a knife, but a needle in your stomach, go ahead, bro. I can't do that.
Let's try a little Ozempic. You can get the bootleg one online.
What, Coke?
No, you can get the bootleg Ozempic online.
I was gonna say, the one that makes you grow 2 dicks.
Yes.
Shit.
2 dicks and a little belly.
Let me ask you this though, Jeff. What was up at that metal injection party?
It was fun, man. I wish I went. I was really bummed out. So Lamakia played. I was very excited to see Lamakia, and this band Phantom I played. Who I know those guys a little bit, and I was excited to see them. And Goat Whore, I got to watch a little bit of Goat Whore, and Rivers of Nile played. I got to see them.
Fuck, I wish I went to that. I love Rivers of Nile. I talk about Rivers of Nile all the time.
Yeah, Rivers of Nile, they were fucking great. And I was going to stick around for Converge because I really like Converge. And I'm just old, bro. I got too exhausted. I was starving. And I left.
What was the party about, though? What was it like? Like a
Metal Injection. They did a festival. Metal Injection. It was going on all weekend. The night before, God Forbid played, and there's a whole other lineup. Who else did I see that night that I really fucking liked? Necro something. I was just listening to them earlier.
Does Lamakia do any
Necrofire.
Does Lamakia do any why am I fucking drawing a blank here? His other band.
No,
Do any Candiria songs?
No, Namakia's new stuff is like very Radiohead-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Well,
like,
you know how like certain bands will throw out like they know this one, bro, and they just fucking
No. They do nothing like. It's completely different kind of stuff. But it was fun, man. You know, it was good to see some old friends there, and good to not see some other people. I was really fucking bummed though, because this band that I love, who I saw down in Tampa.
Mhm.
I don't know, beginning of the summer. This band Body Box. It's kind of like beat down death metal, I guess.
Shit.
I fucking love them. And
like Earth Crisis.
What's that?
Like Earth Crisis.
No, it's like I don't even know how to describe it. They do it. They actually you like Cold Chamber, yeah?
Yeah.
They just did a really cool cover of Cold Chamber's Big Truck. And
Shit.
But yeah, Body Box. This band Body Box was supposed to play, and I don't know why they canceled. I saw them on the freaking thing, and I was very excited to see them, and they did not play. So,
Oh man,
I don't know what happened.
that sounds like a fucking cool show. Maybe you're getting old, bro. So, you can't hang out with the young kids that long. I feel the same way.
No, I can't, bro. I went out the night before. What was I doing the night before? I was hanging out with Jamal.
That was a long night.
It was a long day. We went to the Indian Larry party. We rode over there, and
We started hanging out around like 4:30.
yeah, we started hanging out like 4:30. I got home at like 1:32, and then to go back out and do it again the next day, bro. I'm getting old, man.
Nah. Jesus
Tired.
Christ. What about what is it? I know we haven't talked in a while. The club that got closed down in New York, in Brooklyn.
Oh, I say Vitus.
Vitus, it's done, right?
Vitus is done. They're not reopening. I don't know what they're doing. From what I know, they're looking at other spaces and stuff. But I mean, don't quote me on that. I don't know exactly what's happening. But
So they just can't just reopen that's like persona non grata for them no more. They're like, no, you can't go back to this location.
no, I mean, apparently they could have, but it was going to cost them way too much money to install what they needed to install to make it up to code of what they were doing.
But isn't that the owners? Isn't that the owner of the place's responsibility, not theirs?
Well, they wanted apparently. I don't know the details of it. I really don't.
I would assume a landlord would have to take care of that. Like.
I mean, sort of. If it's not going to be a club again, the landlord doesn't give a shit as long as he gets his rent. You know what I mean?
100%.
They could have worked something out with the landlord and maybe split the cost of it. But I don't know. I don't want to speak on it because I don't really know the full details of what it took to keep it going. But yeah, they closed down and the Kingsland just closed down. Also.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on, bro? Are they just like coming out for all the fucking metal clubs in New York?
No, I mean, listen, you know how it is. It's New York. Things change constantly. Rents are expensive here. Things are expensive here.
Yeah, but the Kingsland's like a staple. The name,
I've never heard of it until a couple of years ago.
Kingsland gets like a lot of shows that we won't take. Kingsland takes. I mean, like a lot of like beat down hardcore stuff.
Yeah,
the Kingsland don't take that kind of stuff. I don't know. I like the Kingsland. It's all right, but it was kind of falling apart. I thought the sound system kind of sucked over there the past couple of years, and I listened to I was my first time at the Monarch the other day. I really like that place. It's cool. They got a whole outdoor stage, and it's the same guys that run the Monarch that ran Kingsland. And the Kingsland was just like a little club for them. Whatever, man.
I mean, to me, it just feels like New York City is trying to get rid of old New York to create new New York.
Yeah, I mean that's how it's always been. You know what I mean? Like Manhattan, it happened. Manhattan's dead now. Who the hell's going to Manhattan? I mean,
no,
the old Pyramid Club closed, and then
what was that down in Lower East Side?
Yeah, that closed after COVID.
That was awesome.
And then the Knitting Factory people took it over, but I don't even hear of anything happening.
And the Knitting Factory is gone.
Yeah, well, the Knitting Factory, that's why they closed in Williamsburg, and then I'm pretty sure they opened up the.
They opened up Webster Hall again, right?
Yeah, Webster Hall's been open for a while now.
Okay, and that's
like a big corporation took that over now. You know, I think it's what Live Nation is. It's a Live Nation venue, and they, you know, a big corporation took that over. You know, the problem is like mom and pop can't really open up places no more. This is the kind of shit I'm dealing with in Florida too. Is you know, to have the money to open up this kind of place and have the backing.
You got to go. You got to go out to the Midwest, man. You got to go to fucking Hurricane Alley, bro. Tornado Alley, wherever it is. You got to go out to the Midwest where everything's cheaper.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. But you know, I like to be near the ocean. You know what I mean? You know, and so I don't know, man. Yeah, it's frustrating, but I think it's happening all over, not just in New York. There's a reason why there's no small clubs opening up in some other cities, and like especially, you know, as I'm finding out in Tampa, there's a reason why there's not a lot of mom and pop places opening up. You got your Chili's and your Applebee's and your both Shake Shacks and your bullshit like that can open up because they can afford it. But guys like me and you, who especially like younger guys that want to start shit up, it's hard. You know, I'm lucky that, you know, we might be able to get a little bigger loan out there. But if we were just starting up and I was, you know, Jamal's age trying to open up something out in the Tampa, Florida area, you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You could not do it unless you come from money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that, or you got to walk around with your fucking cross in your Bible and say it's for a different reason. And once you get the thing, open it up.
There you go. Hail Satan.
Jamal, this was for you, man. What do you think about the new Linkin Park singer and all that controversy going on with her?
I haven't heard it.
You haven't heard the song?
No,
it's a piece of crap.
I believe you. Now I got to check it out.
I don't know anything about it.
You don't know anything about it? Well, she's they're saying that she was supporting Danny Masterson during the rape allegations.
Yeah, it's a chick.
That's interesting.
Where the hell have you been?
At work.
Yeah, where are you? At work. Hey, it's a good one. There you go.
But you're on your phone. You know this is happening. I know. Yeah, I've heard she supported somebody that she shouldn't have been supporting or something like that.
Yeah. She was a part of the whole thing, man. And now they're saying that Mike Shinoda is blocking Chester's son on all social media because his son doesn't agree with it. And now Chester's mom is like saying, "How could you do this to my son?"
Oh yeah, I've heard all this. These guys got to make a living, man. You know what I mean? Like,
suck or not, they do. Yeah, suck or not, they got to make a living.
Yeah, they got to make a living. Like, and you think these guys want to? You know, if these guys got a payday, that they can go out and make some money. You know what I mean? And I'm sure they didn't. I'm sure they didn't. They're not like, you know, spitting on his legacy. From what I've seen, it's all videos of him, you know, in a lot of the backdrops and all that kind of stuff. Like, fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, Mom, that your son fucking killed himself. But you know what? Like, we got to go make a fucking living, you know? And apparently they said that they were going to hit her up if they were going to go back on tour. But he wasn't even an original guy. You know what I mean? Like, they don't owe her shit. I'm sorry.
That's the same thing with who was that other band, bro, from fucking Texas? The singer passed away, and now they're going on tour with a new singer. We talked about him. He was on a Body Count track. He died from a heart condition a couple years ago.
I don't know. But, you know, people lose singers, man. That's what happens. And you know what? The band's got to go on. If it was a drummer, of course they'd, you know, find a new drummer and then go on. But, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Chester's mom.
I mean, I got no dog in the fight, man. I only liked their first two albums anyway. After that, it's just fucking, it all went downhill. But
I don't know. I got to be honest. I know what I've heard on the radio, Linkin Park. I've never owned an album or anything like that. But
I mean, I don't. They're still selling out. They're selling out every fucking stadium they played so far. They played Cali and they played New York already.
Yeah, that Barclays Center. Did you see in the front? They were like having sing-alongs out in front of the place and everything.
Bro, those kids are fucking. They're loving it, bro.
Yeah, Iron Maiden's coming to the Barclays Center November 2nd.
Yeah, I fucking hate Maiden, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Bro, they're garbage.
We've been doing this thing over here called a positive mental attitude. Have you heard of that?
I don't know. I just told Chester's mom to go fuck herself. So
yeah, look at where's his positive attitude?
That's not PMA. I mean, listen. Maiden does what they do.
It's not my cup of tea, bro.
Huh?
It's not my cup of tea, Iron Man. I like Judas Priest.
See, I'm not a Priest guy. I'm not
You
a Priest
know,
guy.
and you got me to fucking listen to what's his name, bro, and I dug his fucking band. God damn it, fucking I can't remember the guy who Gene Simmons fucking. Well, he hates Gene Simmons.
Hates Gene Simmons. I mean, that's a laundry list of guys.
Fuck, man, you went to see them, bro, in Brooklyn. Their reunion tour.
Poison.
Oh, I went to go see them.
You went to
Reunion.
see the reunion tour a few months back. They just got back together. They don't even put out one album. King Diamond, motherfucker. King Diamond.
Merciful Fate, yes.
Merciful Fate, yes. You told me to listen to their first album, and I listened. I was like, dude, these guys, this is fucking amazing.
It's great, right?
You know, I just can't
Go
do
back
it.
and listen to go back and listen to some early Maiden, but you know what? It's dated now, so you might not get into it.
I like that Number of the Beast shit.
Yeah.
That was a cool fucking track.
Yeah. Wasted Years. Don't you like that song, Wasted Years?
Nah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for this fucking who the fuck, where's this fucking guy, man? I know you know the band too. They just got back. They were going to do a one-off show, and they did a one-off show without telling the mom, and the mom was all pissed off.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Who? Riley Gale. What the fuck?
Who the hell's Riley
Power
Gale?
Trip. Power Trip.
Oh, Power Trip. Yes.
They're going on tour right now with a new singer, and
Good for them.
The mom's pissed. She's like, how
So
could
what?
you?
Fuck you, Mom.
Like you said, bro. Yeah, they got to eat, man. I didn't think about it like that, man. Yeah, they got to eat. They got to pay bills.
Yeah, and who's asking? First of all, who's asking these moms' opinion? First of all,
When the fucking band was in the garage fucking playing, you would probably like turn that shit off.
yeah, unless Mom was bringing them sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. Like, the dude overdosed. I'm sorry. It was kind of. I'm not saying it's. You know, not shitting on the guy, whatever. But like, you know, the band's got to fucking eat. You got, and listen, you got the Power Trip name, and they've been off for quite a few years now since he passed away. They're gonna come out of that fucking. If they got a good singer, they're coming out of that gate. Fucking.
They got some guy named Seth Gilmore.
Yeah, what's he from? You know,
No band.
no. I would actually really like to have seen that Power Trip. They came through here a couple weeks ago.
They're doing that. They're doing a tour, bro. You'll probably catch them around, man.
I like Power Trip.
They remind me of old school thrash.
It's total old school thrash, but they did it. The two bands that I really like that are doing old school thrash and they do it right: Municipal Waste and Power Trip. The two of them do really good. You got these other guys who do some thrash stuff.
I think that's who they're on tour with. Municipal Waste.
Municipal Waste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. It's good shit.
But I mean, what's the mom going to do? But his mom's going to protest me? I mean, you're not getting any money from it.
Yeah.
You get the residuals from the album sales of those albums sell.
I would like to think if I died and my band went on tour, my mom would be like, "Yeah, good for you, kids." You know.
Exactly.
I would like to think that.
You know, don't sing my Jeffy songs.
Yeah. Unless I die and especially if I died hanging myself and jerking off. You know what I mean?
And I mean, who could they blame? I'm sorry to fucking say it, but the Power Trip guy, it was genetics that he died from. Bad genetics.
It was an overdose, wasn't it?
No, I thought his heart. He's had bad genetics. He had a heart problem from genetics.
That was an overdose.
It was an overdose?
I think so. Yes.
Fucking, that's his fucking fault. For God
It's
forbid.
totally his fault. And same with Chester. Chester fucking hung himself. Chester killed himself. You know.
And look at Scott Weiland's wife. She's trying to say he died from heart failure. Yeah, from a heart attack from fucking doing too much drugs.
The only questionable one though is what's his name? Soundgarden guy, Chris Cornell.
Yeah, that
was a shame, man.
His mind was somewhere else, bro, from fucking taking those antidepressant pills or whatever.
Yeah, I think his overdose was definitely accidental, I would assume.
A lot of people are saying that the government went in there and fucking took him out.
Yeah.
He was working on a documentary about child trafficking.
Yeah. I was listening to some political show this morning too. Some people just take it too far. Like they think the government created the Beatles.
I mean, I did watch that documentary about when they said fucking Paul McCartney died in a car crash, and they had me believe in it. And then somebody smacked me in the head after the documentary. I was like, yo, it's fake. I went, it just felt so real.
Yeah.
Like the moon landing.
Yeah. I don't know about the moon landing, man.
I mean, that video looks kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
I mean,
and back then we weren't supposed to. Frankie, I'm doing a podcast now. All right.
They don't care. Frankie's doing
Yeah,
business.
Frankie, we're in the middle of a podcast.
Mushroom head.
Fucking guy. I'll tell you some cool.
Frankie.
All right, Frankie. We'll see you later, buddy.
All right, Frankie.
All right, we're gonna start wrapping it up anyway. We're almost an hour in.
Well, what do you got coming up, Jeff? Man, what do you got coming up, man?
Well, so I'm heading back down to Florida on Thursday, going down there for 2 weeks. So as soon as I get back, we'll get back on this thing again. What do I got coming up? I don't know. Not too much, man. I'm going to try and see Cannibal Corpse on Tuesday.
Anything crazy coming to the coming to the club?
No, it's going to be in New York. I mean, in Florida.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good.
So I might go see them down there. I don't know yet. That's about all I got coming up.
What about you, Jamal?
That's exciting.
I'll just be here, manning the helm as usual.
Yeah, Jamal's going to hold things. Jamal's going to hold things down while I go away.
What's up with your music, Jamal? I don't hear you talking nothing about it.
I know, man. I know. I really do want to get back to it. I had last said that I was working with a guy that disappeared off the face of the earth. He
ever
randomly
pop back
popped
up?
up again the other day.
He
and then I
popped
haven't
up?
heard. Yeah, but then I haven't heard from him since. He's like, "Hey, man, we should really get back to music." I'm like, "Yeah, let me know when you're ready." No response.
Bro, you might be fucking sent in by the government.
I don't fucking know. I mean, I don't have the time and the funds to just build a whole studio in my house. So I really got to just find some place to just go somewhere and just hit record.
Do they
It's
even,
just
I
not
don't even
free.
know if they have those anymore.
No, yeah, I mean, I've reached out to a couple of people, but I also don't know like how good they are.
Yeah.
I used fucking. You start learning how to use that shit at home. Pro
No,
Tools.
I know how to use everything. I just don't have time to get everything
Yeah.
and money. I had monitors and stuff back in the day. I got rid of that stuff.
You need shit nowadays. You need a computer. It does
Yeah.
everything.
I need
That's
a
it, man.
desktop.
Computer and an interface, and you're fucking golden, pony boy.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Back in the day, we needed a 4-track. We needed fucking all sorts of shit.
Need to start clearing a day in my schedule for the week to just focus on music. One day, 24 hours.
Well, you work too much, man. So you might as well cut that down to like 6.
Well, the thing is, I got bills.
Yeah, fucking New York City, man. New York
Yeah.
City living. You got to work around the clock.
Yeah, dude, you pay like for one bedroom out there almost like $250,000, $3,000, right?
Could be.
I
Jesus.
don't know.
Depending on where you.
All depends.
My
I
shit is a lot.
just threw up in my mouth. It's time to go.
All right, guys, man. Make sure you guys
Okay,
check everything out. Lucky 13 Saloon, everything Lucky 13 Saloon podcast. Make sure you guys go down to 644 Sackett Street tonight. Jack Sullivan is doing the heavy metal karaoke.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, he
Jenny's
is.
Jenny's birthday.
Yeah, celebrating Jenny's birthday.
Jenny from the block.
There you go, Jenny from the block over there in Brooklyn. She's keeping it real in the
Happy birthday,
battlefield.
Jenny.
All right, guys, man. We'll check you guys out next time when Jeff comes back from
Yeah,
Florida.
we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Wish him
Wait.
luck, bro. We wish you luck, Jeff, on that excursion or whatever.
You know, I'm hoping that we can do this eventually from Jamal being in Brooklyn, you being in Jersey, and me being in Florida. That's the goal. So
That's
we'll
the
make
goal.
this happen soon.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you right now, man. All it is just a plug and play, man. That's it.
Yeah, and buying a place in Florida. All right, brother. We'll talk to you next.
All right, guys, man. Take it easy, guys.
Later,
All right.
brother.
Later.
Get the fuck out of here.